Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is the Wacky Window Woman, and I have a special treat for you today. If any of you have been following me, you know that I've had 10 different window companies out to my home, and you talk about a painful experience. But ultimately, my husband and I decided to go with Virtual View Windows, which is a company out of Columbus, Ohio. It's powered by McCloud Windows, which is a local window company in Columbus. And now McCloud Windows has a division down in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And so Michael, who is from that area, is going to just kind of talk with me today and talk about some of what he offers down there in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. But if any of you have interest in getting pricing from Michael, now you'll know who he is because you saw him on video. Just be sure to tell him or whoever you talk to that you heard about him from Wacky Window Woman, and we'll just go ahead and we'll get started today. So, Michael, if you could tell me, if I were a homeowner and I live in that Chattanooga area, what exactly happens once I reach out to you and say, "Hey, I want some pricing on windows"? What does that look like?
Once somebody will fill out our online form, I'll reach out to them. I'll get notified immediately, and then I'll reach out to them to schedule an appointment. We're pretty flexible on when we can come. We can come in the morning or in the afternoon or even in the evening if need be. But once we get the appointment scheduled, we'll come out, we'll do our presentation, we'll go over the promotional offer, and then we'll measure the windows and provide an estimate.
Oh, that sounds pretty easy. So how long does an appointment typically last? Because I had one window company that was at my house for 3 hours. Do you camp out for 3 hours with your people?
No, it doesn't take anywhere near that long. My average appointment's about an hour long. Sometimes they can stretch into about an hour and a half, but the average appointment normally takes about an hour.
Okay, okay. And do you also offer down there in that Tennessee area, do you offer different colors other than white? Because I know sometimes homeowners try to match the tan or the putty, or obviously black
Yeah.
is super popular right now. So what can you share with us about window colors and what are you seeing in the way of trends right now?
So we do offer a variety of colors. The most popular color, like you said, white, but black is close second. A lot of people are moving to that black frame now. But yeah, there are a variety of colors to choose from, and we normally won't have any problem finding something that a homeowner can use to match.
Okay, nice, nice. And then what other features do you have, like locks, or do they tilt, or what other features do your
Yeah.
windows have? Because you're also selling the Alside mezzo window, is that correct? The same one they're
That,
selling
that
in from Columbus? Okay.
that
Yeah,
is
so what
correct.
special features, yeah, does that window have?
Yeah, so we are selling the all-side mezzo window. Comes with traditional locks. It has virgin vinyl frames, low E glass. You can get it in a double pane or a triple pane version. We put the argon gas in the cavities between the panes of glass. There are multiple styles to choose from, whether you go with a double hung window or a casement window or a fixed window. So a variety of styles to choose from. We offer grids, and so you can have either a completely open sash or if you can have grids if you'd like to have that colonial look. So there's a variety of options out there and standard features that really make these windows top of the line.
Cool. So let me ask you this. So I live in Columbus, Ohio, which obviously has pretty harsh winters, and we can have really harsh summers. So
Yeah,
I was assuming Tennessee has very harsh summers. I don't know what your
yeah.
winters exactly are like, but do most of your homeowners choose the double pane, or do they upgrade to triple pane, or when would that be something that they really need to consider, or do they not need to consider it because of your weather conditions?
So our weather conditions are definitely different than Columbus, Ohio. We
Yeah.
do have some winter, but it's not nearly as bad as what you guys have. But we do have very hot summers and very humid summers. And so the triple panes, the most energy efficient window on the market, it's definitely going to provide additional money savings as compared to the double pane. But the double pane is a energy rated window, and so Tennessee's not South Florida, so it's not going to be quite as hot as it is down there, but it is still warm. We get temperatures in the hundreds during the summertime. So yes, the triple pane is going to provide your best energy efficiency, but we do have a lot of customers that are very satisfied with the double pane.
Okay, all right, that's good to know. And then from a timing perspective, so if I met with you today, you showed me your window, I made the decision that I want to move forward, I sign on the dotted line, what's the timing to get my windows installed?
Yeah, so normally once we get a signed contract, within just a few days to a week, one of our measure techs will come out and get firm measurements on the window for ordering purposes. We'll get those
Okay.
measurements turned in and the windows ordered. And typically, we're installing those windows anywhere between 10 and 20 weeks once we've got that contract signed. Here
Okay.
lately, it's been hitting about 12 weeks.
Okay. Well, actually, it's a little bit sooner. Well, that's nice then. And then,
Yeah.
what kind of window product warranty does Allside offer in your area? I assume it's
Yeah.
the same as here, but can you just give us a real quick rundown on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the window itself carries a lifetime warranty. It's transferable up to 20 years, but it covers frame breakage, it covers glass breakage, it covers moving parts. And so if you're mowing your grass and you and it hits the window and breaks the pane of glass, it's covered. So lifetime warranty. I believe the gas is a 35-year warranty, and then we offer a 1 year installation warranty, and so
Okay.
great warranty coverage on this window.
Nice. Okay. Okay. And then my last question is about promotion. So if I'm a homeowner and I'm a price shopper, right? I'm really sensitive to pricing and I'm trying to figure out the timing of when to do this. Do you have some promotions going on right now that I could take advantage of if I were a homeowner in the Chattanooga area?
Yeah, we sure do. As a matter of fact, we've got a promotion that we're running right now that's basically saving homeowners around 50% on the
Wow.
windows and the installation. Yep, yep. The windows, your standard window is going to retail triple pane somewhere around $2,000. We can typically, with our promotion, get that price cut in half at the end of the day, charging roughly $1,000. Yeah, it's a great promotion.
Nice, guys. That's good to hear. Okay. Well, thank you, Michael, for your time. It was a
Yeah,
pleasure to meet you, and I hope things continue to go well for you down in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area.
I appreciate you reaching out.
All right. Thanks. Have a good day.
Uh-huh.